Hey everybody, Cody here from Venomous Wargaming, back here at Goldmine Games with David. So, we're doing 2,000 points of Flesh Eater Quartz versus Darkling Covens. So, I forgot the tripod today, so the POV looks a little strange. So, yeah, you're currently on a shelf watching us right now. So, don't worry though, it's going to be over to my hands for when we actually start recording. So, we're just doing 2,000 points match play. No more open war, no more open play shenanigans, so just straight up 2,000 points at match play. So we're going to go jump right into it. We're going to jump into the list, deployment, all that stuff. So we'll see you guys there, but before that, be sure to go down in the description below and check out all the links to Goldmine Games we're recording right now, to our Facebook page so you can see what we're up to, as well as Patreon if you guys want to support me. Completely optional if you guys do, but it helps me out a lot if you guys do. So, we will see you guys in just a moment. We're going to jump over to the list.
See you in a bit.
Everybody, so here I am with my 2,000 points of Flesh Eater Quartz, landing at 1,980 points on the button. So, with what I'm doing here is straight from my YouTube channel, a user by the name of Bobby Kotada, I'm sorry if I butchered that. He recommended in one of the videos that I try a 2,000 point list of his. So yeah, I'm doing that exact copy and paste of what he recommended with some changes because he asked me to do 2 Vargwolf Courtiers. I only have 1. So yeah, the only change is I added more flayers instead of just 3, so I have 3 units of 6 instead of 2 units of 6 and 1 unit of 3. So sir, there you go. The only change is those flayers right there. They've got a 6-man unit instead of 3. So yeah, thank you sir for recommending the list, and I'm going to try this out in your honor, and shout out to James Gregory as well. The only other change from Bobby's list is the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist actually has a, the artifact known as the Grim Garland. You keep wanting me to try it out, and I'm not satisfied with how I've been doing with it, so I'm going to keep trying it until I see it work sufficiently. So there you go sir. You both are very awesome. Hope you enjoy. And, yeah, that's pretty much the list. The Crypt Infernal Courtier over there with purple wings, he is the general. His command trait for this battle is going to be completely delusional, so I can change my delusion at the beginning of all my hero phases, if I so wish. And I'm going to start the game with Defenders of the Realm, allowing me to reroll failed saving throws of 1s, as long as half of the models in my units are within my own deployment zone, which I am. My deployment zone is this line. And that's it for my list. The mission type, I believe, is Assault at the Pass or something like that. We're going to go and double check just for a second, and actually I'll go and do that while we're going over David's list. So we will go over to Darkling Covens now. Before we do Darkling Covens list, the mission is Battle for the Pass. So we got 4 objectives. 1 in my deployment zone right over here, 1 in David's deployment zone right here on this base of trees, 1 right here in the middle, and opposite is another one right there in the middle on that tree base. So basically, as this battle goes, is we keep going to battle round 5, or however long this battle will take. This point will be worth 1 to me, 4 to David. These will each be worth 2, and this will be worth 4 to me and 1 to David. So if you control it at the end of your turn, it remains in your control until your opponent comes and slaps you in the face and takes it away from you. So yeah, pretty simple. I actually like this mission a lot. It's pretty fun. It forces you to kind of go forward and play the game rather than sit back. Wanderers, and yeah. So we're going to go straight over to Darkling Covens now. With David's Darkling Covens. Go for it, sir.
Alright, sir. So we have over here, we have a Hydra. He's an Order Serpentinus unit. I'm running 2 of those. You know, just a monster, behemoth. Around 12 wounds. I've got it written down over there somewhere. They regenerate 3 wounds at the beginning of each hero phase. Got a 9-inch breath attack. Got a unit of 20 executioners. They're pretty nasty, rolling 6s, causing 2 mortal wounds on the attack. No roll to wound necessary. I've got them supported by a 10-man unit of Dark Shards, hitting on 5, wounding on 5s. We've got a Sorceress on a Black Dragon with a Witch Staff, and a Whip. Then in between these guys, we have 10 Blackguard. Pretty good troop choice, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, -1, 1 damage. We have another Hydra over here. We've got the big nasty block of 30 Dark Shards. Over 20, the 5+ goes to a 4+ on the hit. And I honestly can't remember what they wound on. We'll double check on that later. But over here in front of them, we've got a unit of 20 Dark Shards, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, no rend, just some cannon fodder. And that's about it.
Alright, so there you guys go. 2,000 points on the Darkling Covens. So, as per the rules and deployment, David is running... What's the battalion you're running?
I'm taking a Thrall Warhost.
Yeah. So...
basically, the Thrall Warhost in my hero phase, if there is a unit of Darkling Covens within 18 inches of my Sorceress General, and within 12 inches of an enemy unit during the hero phase, they can charge, pile in, and attack, and then later on do the same in the combat phase. So yeah.
Alright, that's the Thrall Warhost. So, being he has a battalion, and I do not, he clearly won the go first, deploy first sort of thing. So all of his Darkling Covens were able to go in 1 drop. I had several drops. So he's going to be able to go first, or well... should I say, have the decision to go first?
Have the decision.
So what do you want to do, sir?
You go first.
Okay, I go first. Alrighty then, so that changes plans. So I'm going to float over here and go straight into Battle Round 1 Flesh Eater Courts, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright everybody, so beginning of Battle Round 1 Hero Phase for my Flesh Eater Courts. I'm not going to change my Delusion. I'm going to maintain Defenders of the Realm because my strategy here is if I commit too far in, I'm going to have a minimum of a 12-inch charge, if I can even get that far. And even then, that is unlikely, and for those units that do somehow roll boxcars and get in there, they're going to get chopped and shot to pieces. So that's not a good idea to commit, and it's probably not a good idea to move into the middle of the board. So, what I'm going to do with my...
you can if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I can. So, my hero phase, I'm going to go ahead and cast spells. So, my only wizard is my Ghoul King. He's going to cast Unholy Vitality within 18 inches onto that unit of Crypt Flayers. So, it's a casting value of 6. Does not go off on a 4. And my general's going to use a command ability to do Inspiring Presence on that same unit of Flayers, and that's going to be it for the hero phase. And nifty little token. And we're going to go straight into movement, and I will come right back in just a moment. Guys, so into the movement phase on Battle Round 1 for the Flesh Eater Courts. Moved up everybody just slightly, keeping the units at least half within my own deployment zone to maintain my hold on Defenders of the Realm and reroll saving throws of 1s. So pretty nice there. And I flew up the Terrorgeist Ghoul King to secure this objective and give me 1 victory point at the end of the turn. And consequently, that is going to be the end of my turn because I am out of range to shoot, I'm out of range to charge, and it would be really, really unwise of me to try and charge at this distance because I am going to die if I do that. So yeah. That's going to be it for Flesh Eater Courts on Battle Round 1, so we're going to go straight over to Darkling Covens turn 1, and we'll see you guys there. Alright, so turn 1 now for Darkling Covens hero phase. Go for it, sir.
Alright, we're going to give the Bleak Swords Inspiring Presence. That's going to go on them. I'll just put this little thing to help us remember that. And then I am going to cast Mystic Shield on the Blackguard.
Okay.
Does that go off on a 5?
6.
6.
There you got it.
Goes off. So they have a +1 to save Mystic Shield.
And that gives them, what, a 3 up now?
That gives them a, yes sir, a 3 up save.
Pretty good.
And yeah, now I'm going to do some moving.
Alright, so we'll come right back in just a moment when David's done moving. So, end the movement phase on turn 1 for Darkling Covens. You want to go over what you did, sir?
Yeah, we just scooted the Blackguard up over here. We advanced out the War Hydra. I rolled a 3 to get the Dark Shards to advance forward. I kept the Dark Shards, the Bleak Swords. The Dark Shards covering fire. I moved them up behind them. I advanced my Hydra over here, hopefully to give him a little tasty charge that he wants to go after. Backed up the Executioners and their support fire, backed them up as well. I moved my Sorceress on her Black Dragon, backed her up so she could sit on that and claim this objective. And that was my movement. Nothing's in range to shoot, and I believe that's the end of turn 1.
Yep. Okay, so now comes the interesting part. So, time to roll off to see who gets the start off of turn 2. 2 and a 4. Okay, I will take it, and we're going to go straight into Flesh Eater Quartz, Battle Round 2. So, Hero Phase, Battle Round 1 for the Flesh Eater Quartz. I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell with the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist. He's going to do Unholy Vitality over onto that same unit I tried to last turn. Casting value is 6. Does not go off again. Rolled a 4 twice in a row. That's strange. And then Command Ability, Inspiring Presence from the General onto that same unit.
So keep the token there.
Yep. And
Alright.
that's going to be it for the Hero Phase. So we're going to dogpile into the Movement Phase, and I'll be right back. In the Hero Phase, changing my Delusion from Defenders of the Realm to Crusading Army to re-roll advance and charge rolls of 1s. So we're going to go straight into it now. So into the movement phase on Battle Round 2 for the Flesh Eater Quartz. Moved up literally everybody. The Vargulf is the only model to have advanced. He moved up into the building. The Ghoul King and my General are both being a little conservative and moving off into the corner to be more supportive. I'm trying not to be as aggressive with them as I normally am because they typically die when I get a little too aggressive. So, going straight into the shooting phase, this unit of Flayers is going to use their Fearsome battle cry against this Hydra. The Hydra is Bravery 6, so I need 6s to cause a single mortal wound. I get 1.
Alright!
So 1 mortal wound inflicted on this Hydra.
So he has 11 left.
Alright. And then next up, we're going to do 4 guys from this Flayer unit into this Hydra.
Do them all at the same time?
Yeah, I actually can. Doesn't really make a difference.
Nope.
So 8 attacks from 4 guys in that. And 4 guys in that unit, 4 guys in this unit. So 8 attacks on 6s. Get off my hand. 1.
Okay.
So
him as well.
1 and 1. Alright, and that's it for shooting. So we're going to go straight into the charge phase. Not even going to cut the camera. So we're going to start off with this Flayer unit, rolling 2d6, rerolling result of 1, so 7. Going for the Horrors, 8. Going for the next Flayer unit up there, 5. And for the last Flayer unit, they're going 4. Okay.
Barely
so yeah, that half of the board did not want to go far. These guys did. So we're gonna go ahead and move them in. We'll be into the charge phase. This is what the board looks like. I already piled these guys in because I'm activating them first. But this is what this Flayer unit looks like. The Horrors moved into the Hydra. The first unit of Flayers here moved into the Bleak Swords, and one of them moved into the Hydra. And the 6-man Flayer unit over there moved into the Bleak Swords in their entirety. So yeah, So, obviously, like I said, these guys are going to activate first into the Hydra. So, these flayers are going to hit on 4s. No re-rolls or anything like that. Here we go. 6s cause mortal wounds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds to start things off.
Alrighty.
And...
pretty decent roll.
yeah, it's actually a pretty good roll. A lot better than how they've been doing. Alright. These wound on 3s with a rend of 1. Missing 3. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds at rend 1. So
Saving on 5s. So I saved 3, so you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You killed him.
Ooh, just barely. Wow, 11 for 11. Ooh, that was lucky. Okay, so that Hydra goes down, and...
it's because he's not painted.
Yeah. It's your turn to activate.
Okay.
The irony in it. So who do you want to activate first?
We are going...
We're going to let David have a think. Over here now.
Ready?
Yep.
Alright, so the Bleak Swords have piled in. We're going to start with 14 attacks on this unit of Crypt Flayers, and then we've got 5 guys that are going to attack this unit of Crypt Flayers. Since I have 20 guys, I get to get an extra attack on the hit roll of 5s or 6s. So here's the first roll of the 14 or the 15 attacks from the 14 guys on this side on these Crypt Flayers. Oh wow! So that's 4, 5, 6. So 6 extra attacks. These miss, hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
So these extra attacks, not bad at all. That's 2, 4. Okay. Count those up when it matters. Wounding on 4s. Trash. Well, not too bad. So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. Regular save, no rend. 1 damage piece.
Alright. So 8 5-up armor saves on the Crypt Flayers. Wow, that was actually a
Pretty good roll.
pretty neat roll for me. So 4 save, 4 go through. So 4, or actually, I don't think I'm within 6 of my hero there.
You need me to measure.
I got it.
Get it. You done this before?
Nope. Yeah, I've done this plenty of times. Nope. So 1 Crypt Player goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it right, and he's dead.
Take that. All right,
Yep.
now 5 guys on the other Crypt Flayers. And 3 extra attacks.
Yep.
Wait, I hit on 3s. I need that.
I did not even catch that.
So 2, 4, 5. Wounding on 4s. 3. So 3 more regular armor saves.
3 5-ups. Okay, so 2 wounds go down. So this guy in the back is going to go down to 2 wounds.
Take that. No, that was over here.
Oh,
on these,
yeah, that
right?
unit.
Sorry.
Yeah, so then this dude will just take 2 wounds. Actually, and then 2 6-up Deathless Courtiers, because they're within 6. No, double ones. Okay. So down by 2 there, and is that it for the Bleak Swords?
That is it for the Bleak Swords. Who do you choose to activate next, sir?
Let's see. Let's do the Horrors in their entirety, and I'll be right back. We got the Crypt Horrors, 3 of them fighting against the Flayers. That's all they could pile in. So these hit
on the Hydra?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
Hydra. These guys hit on 4s. Re-rolling because they're within 15 of the Ghoul King. It's actually pretty good. Okay. And these wound the Hydra on 3s, no rend.
How many, sir?
And 3 saves. 1 of them is 3 damage. 2 of them are 2 damage. So you want to do them
this is for
separate.
the 3 damage?
Yep.
Regular armor save?
Yep, no rend.
4 plus?
Yep.
3 damage is good.
And then
1
2
at
goes
2
in.
damage?
Yep.
So he is down to 9 wounds.
Yep.
Alright, sir. My turn.
Yep. Now you can pile in the.
Can I do those after I activate my Hydra to attack these?
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate my Hydra and attack this Crypt Flare unit. So
right into that real quick.
We're gonna start off with 5 attacks for his razor sharp fangs into the Crypt Flares. Those are hitting on 4s.
Ouch.
Terrible. 1. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Wounds, that's -1 rend.
-1 rend, so 6 up armor. Ha! Yes!
Oh no! So now, well played, good sir. So clawed limbs, 2 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. -1.
6 up armor again. Nope.
Aha! Take 1 damage.
Alright, 6 up Deathless Courtiers because of the Warwolf. Yay!
Oh my goodness! Now, Goads and Whips hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Regular armor save.
Okay, 5 up. Nope. How much damage?
1 damage, sir.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. No.
How about say, dude?
So
get out of here.
One
with those
guy
dice.
goes down to tree, and we're gonna do.
No. Oh,
that guy.
Flare.
Oh yeah, duh.
Okay, you roll for the Cliff Flares, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the same save.
Just make sure.
Either way, 6 inches is the Vargolf, 6 inches is the Courtiers, so same thing.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, down to 1. Anything else for the Hydra?
Sadly, that's it.
Okay, so my turn. I'm gonna just do these flares real quick. This unit of Crypt Flayers, 2 of them into the Bleak Swords, 1 of them into the Hydra, so the 2 into the Bleak Swords. 8 attacks hitting on 4s. 6s cause mortal wounds. No 6s though.
That's what I'm talking about.
And wounding the Bleak Swords on 3s. 2 at -1.
Bleak Swords, so 6+ save. They have Darkling Shields, so I re-roll 1s for all saves if I fail, or 1s and 2s in close combat.
Okay, so 1s and 2s.
3?
2.
2? So 6. Re-roll that one. Oh no, so 2 guys. 2 bite the dust.
Yep. And while he's doing that, 4 attacks from the Flayer into the Hydra on 4s. 1 mortal wound, 1 regular hit on 3s, and 1 wound at Ren -1 on the Hydra.
What have gone on here? 1 save?
Yeah, just 1. Okay, so just 1 wound down on the Hydra, and that's it.
Okay.
And that's my activation, and your turn.
So I think I'm gonna pile in the Blackguard.
All right.
As many as I can.
Be right back.
1's on the hit, 19 attacks onto the Crypt Horrors.
Yep.
Oh, got it right.
Lots of Blackguard coming in.
So re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
It's 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
And I'm hitting on 3s, so these miss.
Still really good.
So hitting on 3s, these are my re-rolls. Got an extra one out of that. So now we are wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Fail, fail. Fail, fail, fail. So 1, 2, 3, 6 at -1.
So 6 up armor saves from the Flayers, or 4s. Made 2 out of 6.
Any rerolls?
No.
Okay.
So 4 wounds suffered, 1 damage, right?
Yes, sir. 1 damage
Alright,
piece.
and then 6 up Deathless Courtiers in the Horrors. Nope. So 1 Horror dies. Let's have it be him up front, and that's it. 4 of these Flayers are attacking the Bleak Swords. That's going to be 17 attacks. It's 4 guys, 1 of them making the champion. So hitting on 4s. 6s cause mortal wounds. So there's 2 mortal wounds immediately.
Okay.
And a good chunk of misses.
I'll take it.
4 hits and wound on 3s. That's cocked. Okay. 1 failed to wound and 3 at rend 1.
So 6+ saves, you're rolling 1s and 2s. So 2 more bite it.
So 4 guys in total.
Yes, sir.
And that's it for activations for me, so that's it. So going into Battle Shock, I'm all good. And
I've got Inspiring Presence on these guys.
Yep.
So they're good.
And your Hydra doesn't need to take it.
Because he's dead.
And yeah, so that's it. So we're going straight into Darkling Covens Battle Round 2. And we'll be right there in just a moment. Battle Round 2 for the Darkling Covens. Go for it, sir.
Basically what we're going to do, we're going to use my Thrall Warhost ability, Kill Them Now, a unit within 18 inches of her and within 12 inches of an enemy unit. So they're going to get to attempt to charge and attack in the hero phase. So here's their charge roll. 7?
7 should do it.
7 should do it quite well. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so let's move those, and then we'll resolve that real quick, and then we'll move on to
the rest of the hero phase.
the rest of the other stuff. Okay.
Yep, be right back. Here's all the executioners piled in. This is about to hurt real good. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
6s cause 2 mortal wounds apiece. Oh yeah. That hurt. That hurt real bad.
Yes, sir. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s.
So that's 1, 2, 3 flayers dead already. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3. Might as well. Why not?
So now I think that's everything. So wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 regular armor saves, no ring.
9, 12, 13.
So it's an unholy number. There you go.
Yeah.
This is in your favor.
13, 5 up armor saves. Made a few. Made 5.
Not bad.
And how much damage? 1?
1 apiece.
So 1 and 2 players die. And 1 guy's left, and that's the champion. Alright.
Let's start the hero phase.
Yep. Be right back. Hero phase. Anything else? Any spells?
Yes, sir. There are going to be some spells. We are going to cast... We're going to cast Mystic Shield on the Bleak Swords.
Are they within range? I think it's 18.
It's 18?
Could be wrong. We'll check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Lone Tonto over there is good, so that goes off.
On an 11. Holy crap.
So
I couldn't even unbind that if I wanted to, really.
So that's going to go off, and then we are going to give the Blackguard Inspiring Presence.
Okay.
And I'm going to do some moving.
Alright, so we're going to come back to you guys at the end of the movement phase. Moving phase now, Battle Round 2 for Darkling Covens. Go for it.
Alright, we're going to have 16 Dark Shards shooting to this Crypt Flayer's unit, and we're going to have 6 shooting to the one beside them.
Yep.
We're going to start off with the 28 shots on the first one. The Lordling has a +1. They normally hit on 5s, wound on 4s, but since there's 20 or more, they're hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s, and then the leader has +1 to hit. So his 2, I'm going to roll them first because he's hitting on 3s. So
okay.
Both of his hit. Now all these are on 4s. Oh my. Not too bad. About average, about half. See?
Yep.
Running on 4s.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ouch.
So many trees. So 2, 4, 6, 7 regular armor saves, no Ren. 1 damage apiece.
7, 5 up armor saves. Made 1.
Woohoo!
So 1 player and a half goes down. So he dies, and he will take 2 wounds. And that's going to be it. And then the other
jump
guys.
right into the other one. So hitting on 4s.
And the other unit of players.
That was better. Wounding on 4s. So 5.
5 again. On 5. Wow, okay, so the Oh no, they get 6 up Deathless Courtiers now.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, so 1 Flayer dies, 1 takes 2 wounds. So it's gonna go like that right there, and that's gonna be it.
Then I'm gonna have my Hydra shoot. Let me get the dice count on that.
Yep.
We'll get right back to you.
Oh, and by the way, in the hero phase, the Hydra healed 3 wounds because Hydras are cool. So we'll be right back to the
And 'cause
Hydra.
he's painted.
Dragon starting things off.
So the only person in range of her noxious breath is this poor fellow right here. If I roll a 6, I do not. So he is good. So we're gonna do 6 Hydra attacks with a 9-inch range. That's 9 inches.
Yep.
Just double check. Of course. So that's 6 attacks because he's only got 11 wounds, hitting on 3s. Yes, sir. These crypt flayers.
Yep.
Over here on the edge in the trees. So they're hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Wounding on 3s. So 2 at -1.
So 2. Be 5 ups because it's cover, right?
Is the whole unit in there?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 up, really. Oh, come on. Okay, so 1. And then how much damage?
1 damage.
Okay, so he goes down to 1.
And that is interesting. And I don't have any charges, so basically we're just gonna jump right into combat.
Straight into combat. Okay, then. Who do you want to go with first?
I am going to activate my Blackguard first.
Alright, so we're going to let David pile them in. We'll be right there. Blackguard look like all piled in. You said 21 attacks, right?
Yes, sir.
3s and 3s.
Rerolling 1.
Help you out there. And reroll 1s for only 1 to miss. Alright.
So 3s again.
Yep. Ouchie. Alright.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, sir.
Any rend?
-1 rend.
Okay. So 6 up armor.
Hold on, let me double check. Yep, -1 rend.
6 up armor. Made 1. And this is 6 up Deathless Courtiers now on the horrors.
1 damage each.
Making 1 more, so that is 1 horror dead, 2 horrors dead, and 1 takes a wound. Alright, so this unit of flayers right here, all 4 of them into the bleak swords. The champion's going in with them, so they hit on 4s. 6s deal mortal wounds. That is 3 bleak swords dead.
Toast.
And that is only 3 hits. Guys, you guys are really dropping the ball.
Ooh.
Wound on 3s. And 2 rend 1. I think that was the exact same outcome last time.
So 2 -1, so 2 6 plus. Yeah, I think it was. I can reroll 2s.
Yep.
So bam, double 6s. Nope, not happening. So 4 guys by the deck.
5 guys.
5. That's
Yep.
No, you got 1 more this time.
All right, and
I'm gonna do.
be right back.
All right, we're gonna put his 6 razor sharp fangs into the crypt horrors.
Yep.
Correct. Okay. So these are hitting on 4s. That is super cocked. So 3 hit. Wounding on 3s. So those are at -1.
3 6 up armors. Made none.
So these are D3 damage.
Okay. Ooh.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 Deathless Courtiers. 6 ups. No. So that's the Wounded Flayer dead, or Wounded Horror dead, and another Horror dead. So Horror Champion is the only one
The
left.
clawed limbs into the crypt flayers.
Yep.
So these 2 are hitting on 3s. Clawed limbs. Wounding on 3s. So that is 1 at -1.
6 up. Nope.
1 damage.
6 up. Nope.
So now
How much damage?
1 damage.
Oh yeah, you just said that. I knew that. Down to 3.
So now 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Nothing.
Nope.
And that is my Hydra.
Okay. And my activation now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this 5-man Flayer unit real quick, and we'll be right back. This single Flayer is gonna go into the Executioners.
After some deliberation and some counsel.
So hitting on 4s. So 1 mortal wound, 1 miss, 3 hits, wounds on 3s, and 3 wounds at Ren -1.
Lets me find their sheet.
They're right here.
Oh, I knew
left
that.
them over here. They're a 4-up save.
So 4 up. How many?
With a -1, so 5 ups on 3.
4 of them? Or 3?
And I got 2 more.
2 more. So how many?
3 Executioners in total die. Not bad. And then you get to activate them.
Yeah, totally.
We're going to be right back. Cactus Hug on the Flayers here. Or Flayer. Singular, since his compadres are dead.
Ready?
Yep. Ouch. He's dead.
Toast? Okay. Moving on. We'll get back to you.
All you needed. Alright. And then I'm going to go over here into the Bleak Swords on 4s. 2 mortal wounds, 2 hits on 3s, 2 wounds at Ren -1.
On the Hydra?
No, on the Bleak Swords.
Okay, so 6s? Yep. -1, right?
Well, +1 because cover now. Or no, Mystic Shield.
Shooting. Oh, Mystic Shield. So 5 pluses. So 1 guy.
Yep. And that is 3 in total because of the 2 mortal wounds plus the guy that just failed.
Okay.
Alright, and then...
Did you kill any more of them in this round?
Yes.
You killed 4, right? I need to keep track of that.
I think it was 4.
No, you killed 5. Because you killed 4 the first round.
We'll worry about it in a second.
Okay.
The rest of the Flayers into the Hydra on 4s. 2 mortal wounds.
Hydra?
Yep. And 4 hits on 3s. And then 2 wounds at Rend 1.
So 5 plus. Good.
Good. So just 2 wounds down on the Hydra.
So he's going to drop down to 9.
And then your Bleak Swords you get to go now.
Yes, sir.
All
they're all up in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Plus the
extra attack from the Lordling, so 7 attacks.
Lordling, that's what he's called.
Das Lordling. So hitting on
4s and 4s, right?
3s and 4s.
3s and 4s.
So I get to make 2 extra attacks for the 6s.
Alright.
Moving on 4s.
So 4?
Yes, sir. Regular armor saves, no rend.
4 5-up armor saves on the Flayers. 1 dies and 1 takes 2 wounds. Bam! And that is it. Alright, so that's it for over here. Next up is the Cryptor. He's going to do 4 attacks into the Blackguard. So he hits on 4s. Re-rolling because he's within 15 of Ghoul King. Okay. And these wound on 3s. Nope, nothing.
Nothing?
Alright, and now that's it.
So now, Battle Shock?
I
definitely need to take one for these guys.
Yeah, I gotta roll Battle Shock on my Horror real quick.
We lost 5 guys?
5 and 5 is 10. No, he's actually fine. I need to roll a 6 to die.
Damn you.
Yep.
So for these guys, they got made. Oh, okay, so they are Bravery 6. They have a standard bearer. So they go to 7. And they're within 8 inches of her. So they go to 8. 8 plus 1 is 9.
So 1 guy runs?
1 more guy goes. Yes, sir.
Alright, and that's it. So,
that was a good one to have.
Alright,
and then the the Blackguard had they didn't take any damage.
Presence and they didn't take any damage.
And then hold on, I took 3 over here. So they're at leadership 7 plus 1 for a banner, so they're at 8.
They're fine.
They're good.
Okay, so now we roll off to see who gets battle round 3. 1.
You take that.
Okay, I'll call it.
No!
I'll call it Cognition. Okay, yeah. So, wow, we both rolled terrible on that. Alright, so going into Flesh Eater Court's battle round 3, and I'll be right back in my hero phase. Beginning a hero phase battle round 3 for the Flesh Eater Courts. I'm going to do Unholy Vitality from my Ghoul King onto that unit of Flayers over there in cover. So cast value 6. Goes off that time. And I'm outside of 18 of the Sorceress, so cannot be unbound. So now they have a 5-up, 6-up ignore wounds on top of their Deathless Courtiers. And then my General's going to use Command Ability, Inspiring Presence on the same unit, and we're just going to keep it there. So rolling straight into recovery for regeneration, whatever. So the Vargulf is going to do his 5-ups within 10 inches to recover some Horrors and Flayers. So here we go. 1. So we're going to keep track of that. And then the Crypt Infernal Courtier over there is going to do his 5-ups for Flayers. And 2. So we're going to go ahead and measure it out. That's going to be it for hero phase. I had 1 Horror come back, 1 Flayer come back here, 1 Flayer come back there. So that's it. So we're going to go straight into movement, and I'll be right back. Starting things off in the shooting phase. Well, at the end of the movement phase, this is what the board is looking like. I'm pretty centralized over here in this area. So in the shooting phase, I'm going to go ahead and do these 5 Crypt Flayers into the 5 remaining...
the Lone Rangers.
Yeah, these guys. The Bleak Swords, and they're at -2 Bravery because of the Grim Garland artifact on my Terrorgeist Ghoul King. So they're only Bravery 6, so I need 6s to do mortal wounds. 1. So 1 guy goes down, and then...
Do I have to keep coherency, or can I...
No, you can pull them now.
Okay.
And then that 5-man Flayer unit is going to do the same thing on them. So needing 6s. Nope. And that's it for them.
Doesn't have shooting?
Yeah, he doesn't. He does. Next up, I'm going to do Foetid Breath on the General into the Bleak Swords.
Same thing.
Yeah, he hits on 4s. He hits. He wounds on 3s. Does not wound. Yeah. Alright, so I didn't want to have to do this, but now the Ghoul King is going to do his Terrorgeist Shriek into the Bleak Swords. So D6 plus 6 is his current damage characteristic. So 6 mortal wounds, because they're Bravery 6.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh yeah. So the Bleak Swords,
I believe that is all of them, sir.
So the Bleak Swords are gone. And that's it for shooting, so going straight into charge now. I still have Crusading Army activated, so I reroll 1s when I charge. So, yeah. The only things that can charge are my General Vargulf, these 5 Flayers now, and my King. So I'm going to go ahead and charge with my King first. He is going 10.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yep, the Flayers are going 9. Okay.
Pretty good roll.
And my Vargulf Courtier is going to go 8. And yeah, that's it. So we're going to go straight into moving them in. I'll be right back. Never mind. Going to charge the Crypt Infernal Courtier, which is my General as well. Okay. Wow. Alright, going pretty far, so I'll be right back. We are at the end of the charge phase. Going into combat now, I'm going to activate my Terrorgeist first into the Sorceress on Black Dragon. So Terrorgeist is going to swing with his... bite with his Gaping Maw. So hitting on 4s. 1. Wounding on 3s.
Is that the one where you roll 6?
1. Yeah. 1 at -2 rend.
So, no save.
Okay. D6 damage. 3.
So she has 11 wounds left.
Alright. Skeletal Claws on 4s.
3.
Good. And wounds on 3s. That's 3. It rend 1.
So 6 plus save. 3 more.
D3 damage apiece.
Oh.
So 3, 5, 6.
He's got 5 wounds left.
Yep. And then 5 attacks from the Ghoul King himself.
She's about to die.
With his talons. Nah, this probably won't get her. On 3s. Nope, can't get her now. And wounding on 3s. Alright, 3 wounds at rend 1.
6 plus?
Yep.
3 more.
3, so she's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Ouch.
Yep, and that's it for him, so your activation.
I am going... Give me a sec, let me think.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate the Hydra, and we're going to attempt to bash his face in, the Vargul Gulf.
Yep.
So since he suffered 3 wounds, I'm getting 5 attacks with my razor sharp fangs. 4s to hit.
So 3 missed.
3s to wound. 2, and that's at -1.
6 up armor. Made none.
Any invuls?
No.
D3. So
3.
Yep.
3, 6 up death courtiers. Made none, so he is down to 5 wounds remaining on the Vargulf.
Alright, now we're going to put the clawed limbs into him.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Wound on 3s.
1 wound.
1 at -1.
6 up. Made.
Got it. 2 more. 4s and 4s. No minus. Regular save.
5 up. No.
1 damage.
6 up death courtier. No. So he is down to 4 wounds now. Is that it?
That is it.
Alright, so 4 wounds left on the Vargulf. And we'll be right back. Activating the Crypt Horrors into the Blackguard.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling all failed to hit rolls because they're within 15 of an Abhorrent Ghoul King. Not bad. Wounding the Blackguard on 3s. Whew. So that's 2 at 3 damage apiece and 2 at 2 damage apiece.
So
no rend.
So for the ones at 3 damage apiece, 1 goes through.
Yep, and then 2 at 2.
And plus. So 1 at 2, so 5.
5 damage, yep.
Okay.
Not bad. And that's over to you to activate. We'll let David think about it real quick.
Yeah, give me a minute. Activating the Blackguard into the Vargul. So we can do 4 wounds. 11 attacks, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. There's no runs.
All hit.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Wounding on 3s.
There's the luck back.
Oh, there we go. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
5s.
5, rend 1, right?
Rend 1, yes sir.
5, 6 up armors. Made 2.
1 damage each.
3, 6 up deathless courtiers. Made none, so I'm down to 1 wound remaining. Alright.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have a think real quick. Activating this unit of flayers, 3 of them into the Black Dragon, 2 of them into the Hydra, so 3 into the Black Dragon, hitting on 4s. That is 1 mortal wound, and a good amount of hits. Now you guys want to hit something. Oh, you had to get locked in combat for 3 turns against those pesky little elves. Wounding on 3s. This is 5, or nope, on 3s. 6 at rend 1 on the dragon.
Ready for these wicked 6+ saves? It's gonna be a 6+ Yahtzee right here. No, she's dead.
Alright, got her. And the other 2 flayers now, 8 attacks into the Hydra on 4s. 2 mortal wounds, 2 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s, and 2 rend 1 wounds against the Hydra.
Rend 1?
Yep.
5+?
2, so 4 damage down on him.
4 damage?
Yep.
So he's down. He's at 9.
5. Alright, and that's it for that Flayer unit, and we're going to go do the Vargulf real quick. Wolf with his dagger-like claws against the Blackguard, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling failed hit rolls because of Feed on Dark Magic. He was within 18 of the Ghoul King when he cast a spell successfully. Nope. And this wounds on 3s. And that is 2 wounds at rend 1.
So, 5 plus?
Yep. So 1 goes through, it's 2 damage.
Okay. So 2 more guys bite it?
Yep. And then 1 attack from dagger-like fangs on the Vargwolf into the Hydra. On 3s. Re-rolling his feet on Dark Magic. Hits. Wounds on 2s. Nope. And he heals D3 wounds because he killed something in the combat phase. He heals 3, so he goes back up to 4. Thank you, sir. And that's it for the Vargwolf. Now we're going to do the 5-man Flayer unit right here into the Hydra and try and finish it off.
No, you're not.
So,
Painted Hydra stands alone.
2 Flayers along with the champion going into it. So hitting it on 4s. 1 mortal wound.
Yeah. Some 3s.
And this wounds on 3s. And that is 2 at rend 1.
5 plus?
Yep.
Bazing!
Bing, alright.
Did you do a mortal wound with the 6?
Yeah, just 1.
Just 1?
So he's down to 4.
Yeah.
And that's it. So going into Battle Shock.
They had
Inspiring Presence?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Blackguard are fine, and the Hydra doesn't need to take it, and I don't need to take
pretty
it.
much everything over here that I had is not here anymore.
Yep. So calculating victory points, I'm at 4 right now. I just gained another 1 and another 2. So up to 7. And we're going to go straight into Battle Round 3 for the Darkling Covens. Beginning of Battle Round 3 for Darkling Covens. There is no hero phase because the hero is in the Terrorgeist's belly as well as the Flayer's belly. So we're going to go straight into movement and we'll be right back. Taking a step back, just for the camera purposes, does he get a Feeding Frenzy on a 6? No. Do they get a Feeding Frenzy on a 6? No. Okay, now we're going to the Darkling Coven movement phase. Shooting phase, Battle Round 3 for Darkling Covens.
So the War Hydra is going to shoot his fiery breath into the big guy that's digesting my general and her sweet ass Black Dragon. So they're hitting on 3s. So I'm talking about, he's upset. That was his pal, the Black Dragon. That is super cocked. So 3 at -1.
3 5-up armor saves on the Terrorgeist. Made 1.
And 1 damage piece.
2 6-up Deathless Courtiers. No, down to 12.
Sweet.
So kablamo.
Let me count some dice out.
Kablamo. We'll be right back for all this that's about to happen.
Firing line.
Time for all the shooting.
60 shots going into the Terrorgeist and King.
Yep.
So the Guard Master is hitting on 3s. So he whiffed. And here's the remainder of the attacks. Hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
So this is 58 dice?
Yes, sir. Get a cup over there?
Hold on, brother. You got this.
I'll hold my beer.
All his beers.
I see so many 1s. So hitting on 4s.
Okay, we're going to let David pull all that out. Now,
Wounding on 4s. Good. 2,
yeah.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to do these 10. So 10 4-up armor saves. So failing 5 so far. And then doing that same thing, but -1, because 9 on force. So failing 5 plus 7 is 11. Ooh, crap. Okay.
12. Yeah, 12. 5 plus 7 is 12.
Oh, yeah, it is. I can count.
I need all these, man.
8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more.
Need a dice?
Sure. 6 up, Deathless Courtiers. Ha! He's alive with 1 wound.
Damn it!
Woohoo!
How do you? Okay, so the other 10 dark shards are going to shoot at the Vargul. They do not have 20 man strong, so they are hitting on 5s. But the Guardmaster is going to be hitting on 4s, so I'm going to roll theirs first. So he both hits. The remaining are hitting on 5s. So actually, not that bad.
The Vargulf can do this.
No, he can't. Shh. Wounding on 4s. It's gonna survive with 1 wound, I got a feeling. 4 wounds.
Oh.
Fail them all, please. No, he's gonna have 1 wound left. I knew
4,
it.
5 up armor saves. Oh no. 4, 6 up Deathless Courtiers. I'll call it Cox. No, I'll call it Cox. Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Dead.
Bye-bye, Vargulf. Good try, son.
Charging.
Into the shooting phase and into charging. Executioners, 6.
I'm gonna re-roll the 2.
Okay.
So we have a musician.
For a 1.
5.
Alright, so we'll be right back. Executioners into the horrors.
Here we go. Oh my god. So there's 2 mortal wounds. 4.
Okay.
Alright, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s, let me just double check. Yep. Wow.
Yeah. Just checking for Deathless Courtier range. We're still good.
Okay. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Any rend?
No sir.
So 10. Actually, no. Let me do the mortal wounds first.
4.
4, 6 up Deathless Courtiers. So 2 maids, 2 wounds down, and
I
then
got a piece.
4 and 6, 8.
10 more.
10 more on 5 up armors. So
1 damage piece.
yeah. 3 passed. And these need 6s. Made 1 more.
2, 4.
So 1 horror die, both of them die, yep. Exactly on spot.
Woohoo!
Alright, so both horrors go down. This unit of flayers right here, there's going to be a total of 9 attacks from the champion and a regular flayer into the Hydra, hitting him on 4s. 1 mortal wound. 2 hits on 3s. 2 wounds at rend 1.
So 5 plus.
Yep. So 2 damage down so far.
Okay, so he's down to 5.
Yep. And then 4 attacks from this flayer into the blackguard on 4s. 2 mortal wounds. 1 regular hit.
Is the blackguard?
3s. Yeah. So 2 blackguard die. And then 4 attacks from the lead flayer into the executioners on 4s. 2 executioners die immediately. And then 1 wound on a 3. No. 2 executioners go down.
They bite the dust.
Yeah. And then your activation. Goes up now.
So the clawed limbs are going to go into these crypt horrors.
Flayers.
Flayers. So 3s and 3s.
Nope.
Big whiff. And the remainder of my attacks, which have a 2-inch range, I'm going to reach out and try and touch the general.
Yep.
So 4 attacks with the razor sharp fangs. 4s to hit.
Wow.
Big whiff. And then 2 cruel goads and whips. Hitting on 4s and 4s. 1. Regular save.
4 up armor. Nope. And 1 damage.
Yep.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. Nope, down to 5 wounds remaining on the Infernal Courtier. Flayer's going into the Hydra on 4s. That is 1 mortal wound immediately. And these wound on 3s. And that is 5 at rend 1.
5 plus?
That's 4 plus 1, and he's only got 5 left, so he's dead.
Dead.
Got the Hydra, and that's it for my activations, because I can't reach the Executioners. Into combat, so into Battle Shock.
So the Executioners, 5. They have Bravery 8 with their banner, plus 2, 7, so they're good.
Yep.
Blackguard, Bravery of 8. I see if I roll 6, plus 2, 8, so he's good.
Yep. Okay. And that's it, so...
roll for the turn.
Turn roll off. 2,
oh my god!
1.
Yes!
Alright, so going into Darkling Covens, Battle Round 4, coming right out.
Yes!
Darkling Covens, Battle Round 4, shooting phase.
Alright, so I moved my Darkling Covens up, my Dark Shards up. Hopefully they're going to be able to finish off this guy right here. If not, we'll deal with that then. So, the Guard Master, he's going to be hitting on 4s. So 1 hit, and then the rest are hitting on 5s. Oh my gosh.
Ouch. Wow.
3. Hitting on 4s.
Wow.
Big whiff. Okay, now we're going to count some dice out for these guys.
Yep.
These 3 lone Tontos are in range of the general, so we're going to attempt to pew-pew him. So hitting on 4s.
Ouch. So 2 misses.
2 misses. Wounding on 4s. So 3 save.
3 4-up armor saves on my Infernal Courtier. None. 3 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Made 1, so down by 2, so down to 3 wounds remaining.
I can't remember which dice pile was which. Let me count them again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So now we're going to have 15 guys, including the Guard Master, try to finish off this 1 wound. Please, God, do 1 wound. Please, Odin. So the Guard Master is going to hit on 3s.
Don't allow this, Odin.
So he's hit. These are hitting on 4s.
Odin, why?
Odin, what did I do? Oh, just 1 wound, please, Odin. Wounding on 4s.
I could settle for 0. Okay.
There we go. I'll take that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 saves, sir.
10.
No rend.
10 4-up armor saves on the Terrorgeist. Oh, almost.
Oh.
So I think this is it, unless I
10.
cheat some dice here. So on 5 6-up Deathless Courtiers. No, he did. Okay. So he dies 4 times. So everybody within 3 inches takes D3 mortal wounds.
Heck yeah!
Out. And
And the leader?
Yep, the general and...
Do the general real quick.
So the general takes 2 Deathless Courtiers. Nope. So the general pops down to 1. And the lead Flayer unit takes D3. 1 Deathless Courtiers. No. And they take a wound in there as well. So, boop.
Now we're going to shoot at
And
them.
that's it. Ow.
So now we're going to shoot with the remaining 12 guys into them.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 4s. Really, Odin? It's okay. It's alright. We're going to stay positive. We killed the pie plate. We're happy. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Six. Regular armor saves.
6, 5-up armors. Made 1.
1 damage.
5, 6-up Douglas Courtiers. Made 1 more, so he dies. Oh, I did that wrong. So you would have gone down to 1. I did not know there was a wound there. And so I failed 4, so you die, and you take 3. Did I do that right?
Wait, so if you had 3 and that guy had 2, so 1 would have died, and then you would have had 1 on that guy, and then you took 4 more, right?
No, he would have had 2.
You let me know. I have no idea.
Okay, anyways, so...
Combat?
Charging. Do you want to charge?
You know, actually, I do not.
Okay. So let's go into combat. Who do you want to activate first?
We're going to activate the Executioners.
Okay, we're going to be right back.
Filing them in.
Executioners.
The Crip Orders. Show me the 6s.
That's what I'm talking about right there. So hitting on 3s.
So how many mortal wounds we got?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay.
You can roll those 12 real quick?
I have to.
Oh.
So 12 6-up Deathless Courtiers. So 10 go through, so... who's got wounds in there? So 2, so 1 guy dies, next guy dies, next guy dies. So he's dead, he dies, he dies.
How many are left in the unit? 2?
2.
Alright. So wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So 12 5-up armors.
1 damage piece.
And 6-up Deathless Courtiers. So 1.5 layers die, so that's going to be him dead, and the champion takes 2 and goes down to 2, and that's it. So over to my activation, I'll be right back. Some 3 flayers, the champion's just outside of an inch, into, or actually, 2 of them into the execution. No, you know what?
You want to kill them?
All of them into the executioners on 4s. So 3 executioners are dead.
Okay.
Good thing I did that because that was a complete whiff. And then 1 3-up to wound. 1 wound at rend 1.
5+ save. Good.
Saved. Alright, so the executioners just lose 3 of their number, and then it's over to the Blackguard to activate.
Leader coming at you. Hitting on 3s, wound on 3. Rerolling 1s, all hits. 3 wounds, or 3 to wound, so 2.
2 5-up armor, or
Minus 1 rend. Minus
so
1.
2 6-up armor. Made none. 2 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Made none. So 1 wound guy dies, and another one takes 1 and goes down to 3. And that's it. Next I'm going to activate this guy, and he's just going to move into the executioners with 5 attacks on 4s. 2 mortal wounds on 3s, and then 1 more wound at rend 1.
On the executioners?
Yep.
So 5+.
Got it.
So 3 guys, 3 more.
Alright, so killed 3 more executioners, and let me check the courtier. So
He's
that's
gonna have to.
it for the combat phase. So battle shock on this flayer. He's definitely
totally
fine. The executioners are definitely not fine.
6 + 6 is 12. They're at Bravery 8, so 4 more bite it.
Nice.
Way to go, Dice!
And we're gonna go straight over into Flesh Eater Quartz, Battle Round 4, coming right up. Hero phase, Battle Round 4 for Flesh Eater Quartz. Gonna roll 6 dice on 5-ups. The courtier regenerates flayers into their units. Yeah.
Oh
Alright, so I'm going to replace those guys, go into my movement phase, and I'll come right back. Shooting phase. The Infernal Courtier is going to use his Foetid Breath against the Executioners, so he hits on 4s. Nope. And now, what is the Bravery on the Executioners?
8 with their banner.
Okay, so can't shoot, so going straight into combat. 4 Flayers are going to go straight into the Executioners. So that's 3 normal bros and the champion. Whole bunch of dice. They all hit on 4s now. That is 1 mortal wound.
This could be the end of them.
And these wound on 3s. And that's 5 wounds at rend 1.
5 plus.
Got 3 plus the mortal wound. And there's 5 left, so yeah. So 4.
Yeah, my leader's going to tack back.
Yeah.
Because he's a gangster.
So the leader, Executioner, into...
3 attacks.
Yep. Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Oh yeah.
3 at rend 1.
No.
Or
Just regular.
3 5-up armors. Made 1, 2 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Made 1, failed 1. So the champion in the unit goes down to 1. Okay, and then activating this unit, I can't really pile in any better, so just 2 guys into the Blackguard. Well, one of them's a champion. He hits on 4s, and Blackguard's dead with 4 mortal wounds. And that's it. So Battle Shock.
Yeah, let me roll the dice. Here, you got a dice.
If you want to use one of mine, sure.
3. He
And
killed 4. So 7. He's good.
Okay. So that's it for my turn. So now we roll off. 5.
Oh!
4. Yep.
Yes!
Knew it. I anticipated that. That's why I put the hero over there. Alright, so I'm going to go add up some victory points, and then we're going to let David take another turn, and we'll be right back after his movement phase. Into the movement phase, into the shooting phase for the Darkling Covens.
This unit of 10 Dark Shards is going to do its best to support my last Executioner in his fight for victory. So we're going to get 20 shots into these back guys. They're hitting on 5s, but the Guard Master has +1 to hit, so he's going to be hitting on 4s. So both of his hits. Now, the rest hitting on 5s. Yikes. Easier to pick out the hits. So we've got 3, 5, 7. Wounding on 4s. There we go.
Pretty good.
Not bad. 6 regular save.
6 5-up armors. Made 4.
1 damage.
2 Deathless Courtiers. Made none, so the champion dies, and another guy takes a wound. And he goes down to 3.
Alright. And let me
That's
count
it.
some dice out because we're about to pump.
A whole bunch into that unit.
We're about to punch 60 of them in there.
Yep. All these guys into my biggest unit of Flayers.
Alright, the Guard Master is going to hit on 3s.
2 hits.
And again, they're getting a +1 to hit because there's over 20 models.
Yep.
So the rest are hitting on 4s. Quite a bit of dice.
Yep.
Bear with me.
Alright, we're gonna let David pull those out. Handfuls on 4s. Alright. So that's gonna be a whole bunch.
Bunch of misses. But quite a few got through, so
Yep.
I'll take it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
15.
Regular save
12. Got too many. Alright, so you said 15?
15, yes, sir.
So 5, 10, 15. 15, 5 up armor saves. Ooh, wow. Good lordy. Alrighty.
So you'll take that? You happy with that?
I'm happy with that. 6, not deathless courtiers because I'm well out. So 6. So he takes 3 and dies, and he takes 3 and goes down to 1. And that's it.
Alright.
So going over now.
Executioner?
Oh yeah, to the Executioner. Forgot. I couldn't see him behind those 2 guys.
So 3 attacks. Give me some 6s. No. On a 3. So he's screwed. All you, buddy.
8 attacks from those 2 flayers into him. He's dead.
Okay.
3 more
so,
wounds.
And I'll get 3 more victory points. And that puts me at 15.
Yep. And I'm going to go straight into my hero phase. I'll be right back in just one moment. In my hero phase, I'm going to continue on with my Crusading army for my Delusion. And I'm going to do my 6 dice of Resurrection here. So on 5 ups, players come back, and 3 are going to come back. So I'm going to measure out 10 inches and put them back wherever I need them. Alright guys, end of the Fleshy Quartz Battle Round 5 movement phase. I cannot shoot into these guys because they are all Bravery 7, so I cannot even hurt them with my Fearsome Battle Cry. So we're going to go straight into charging. So this 3-man unit is going to charge. So here we go. 8-inch charge, and the full man unit, or full strength unit is going to charge.
Yes!
Re-rolling 1s because of Crusading army. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. He even called it. Alright, so we're going to go pile them in, or move them in.
Oh, you got my hopes up so high there.
So into the combat phase now. I'm activating this 3-man unit of flayers to go first into the big blob of dark shards. So they hit on 4s. So there's 3 mortal wounds. So 3 dark shards go down immediately. 2 hits on 3s. And no wounds. So 3 guys die, and then your activation. Let my blab, or I can't even think. We'll be right back.
Our glorious dagger, our cruel daggers, are hitting on 5s and wounding on 5s.
We're going to do 10 attacks into these guys with the big blob unit. So here we go. I'm going to roll awesome.
Actually pretty good.
I got to do it twice.
Yeah.
So now 5s again. Come on.
Wow.
Yeah. They are mad.
So 4 5-up armor saves.
Okay.
Made 1 and 3, so that guy dies.
Yes.
Of course, I can't make the 5-ups. And
11.
you got 11 into the 3-man unit.
Yeah, that's going forever. And 11 attacks into the other one.
That's
Oh
still
man,
pretty good.
they are mad. I like it. I like it. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Astros just won the game. Woohoo! So 3 more.
3 5-up armor. No.
Yes!
He dies, and he takes 2.
We're doing this, boys. We're going out for ice cream afterwards.
Alright. So I'm going to activate the big unit of flayers and be right back. 2 flayers, including the champion, into the big blob on 4s. 2 mortal wounds, 1 regular hit on 3s. Nope. So 2 more dark shards there go down. And then 3 flayers into the little unit of dark shards on 4s. There's 2 mortal wounds. And these wound on 3s. And that is 5 at rend 1.
So 6 plus?
Yep.
2, 4,
5, yeah.
I'm tired. Sleep deprived.
None.
So So 5, 7.
Let's do so 7 out of 10 die there.
We'll get 3 attacks back.
Yep,
Let me
and
just
then
roll those real quick.
2 out of the big blob died too.
Yeah, I pulled the 2 out of the big blob.
Alright.
Can we do the 3 attacks back real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So it's 5s
1
and 5.
1. 5 up armor. Nope. Down by 1, so
And that's
we're gonna
it.
go down to 3. And that's it. So we're gonna go calculate battle shock real quick. We'll be right back. Battle shock. Who are you doing first?
Let's do the big blob.
Good.
They're good, I think, because they only lost 2.
You lost
3.
4.
4
Or
plus
like
1. 5.
4 or 5. Either way, you're fine. You can't fail that on a 1.
And
And then little blob.
little blob.
1 plus 7 or 6.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I left the banner, and they are at 6 plus 1, so they're at 7, so I lost another guy.
Alright, so...
And then you can't lose anything, so we just need to calculate victory points.
Yep, and you control that. And I control
over there,
that.
so you
So
get
we'll be
4,
right back.
5.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We're going to go add this up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome to the After Action Report. So we went ahead and calculated victory points. So
we tied.
yeah, we tied 15 to 15 because at the end you saw my Infernal Courtier run over and grab that objective, because if I didn't, I would have lost.
So his 1 wound.
Yeah, with his 1 wound, he skirted away and grabbed that objective.
Got out of range of my dark shards. It was tactical.
Yeah, so
Classy.
with that being said, what comes down to it in General's Handbook 2017 is the mission type asks that if you tie, each player calculates how many points of the enemy they destroyed.
Of all the enemy units.
Yeah, enemy units, not enemy models. So,
You got me by 220 points.
yep.
Very close game. We went all 5 rounds.
Yeah, I killed like, what, 1,400 points of your stuff, and he killed like...
14, 20, and I think I got 1,200.
Yeah, and I think he got like 1,200 on the dot of my stuff. So it was very, very close, and it was a very bloody game, and it was a really good one. Went all the way to the end of the game. And yeah, those dark shards camped in the back, and I paid dearly for it. I did not expect the double turn to hurt that bad, but
Dark shards
Yeah.
and executioners. Highly recommend those guys and gals.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. If you like rolling dice, buckets of dice.
Yeah.
It's a cool army.
and if you're playing Flesh Eater Courts and you face an army like that where they're going to have a lot of ranged units camping in the back, maybe it wouldn't hurt to keep a unit out of the game and summon them, and they appear on the board edge behind them.
But
Maybe.
also, whoever recommended that list, that was
Yeah,
that was
Bobby-
nasty stuff. That was a good list.
Yeah,
That
Bobby
Flesh Eater Courts.
Cortata, I'm sorry, I butcher names all the time.
Really
But,
cool. I mean, it's really hard to wipe out 4 crypt flayers. You know, even I had a lot of trouble with the heroes as well, trying to get them knocked out so you couldn't regenerate them, and then everything flies. So it's just like, I'm going to deny you that, and they're just going to fly away. And I'm just like, oh no, because you know the dark shard's ranged only 16 inches, so it's kind of like, yeah.
And the even worse part was I could have gone maybe less on the horrors or something like that, and gone
Those
with
are the green guys,
and gone with maybe another Infernal Courtier or
and that would give you more regeneration.
and then his original list was I think 2 units of 6 flayers, 1 unit of 3, and then a unit of 6 horrors. And without those 3 flayers, it was going to be another Vargulf, but I don't have another Vargulf.
That would have been nasty.
And that would have been really nasty because they hit pretty hard if they get buffed up from the Ghoul King.
And then if they,
Yeah.
if they get surrounded,
Yeah,
on
if
the
they get surrounded by more than 10 models, they go from 4 attacks to 6. So, and that's at least a max of, what is that, 8 damage to 12 damage. So I mean, it makes a difference. And
Pretty beefy.
yeah, I mean, a 5-up save. He's alright, but I mean, he hits pretty hard if you get him in the right place. So, thank you, sir, for the game.
Alright. Good game, sir.
Yeah, so let us know how we did in the comments below. Be sure to check out Facebook page and the Facebook page to the shop here in Richmond. You guys can give Mike some business. He's a great guy.
Goldmine Game.
Yep. And be sure to check out my Patreon. The more you guys support, the more it helps me out a lot. Any kind of financial support helps me bring you guys more stuff a lot faster. So please go check out my Patreon if you guys would. You'd be awesome, even more awesome than you already are. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a like, comment, and a subscription if you guys already haven't. And be sure to click on any of the links below to go check out whatever I just said. And be sure to go check out my previous videos. And you will probably see more videos shortly after this one. Hopefully Age of Sigmar. I don't know. I'm working on getting some more recordings in. So I will see you guys roughly probably about 3 days after you guys see this in my next battle report. Remember, I'm doing one every 3-ish days, depending on scheduling. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Give us a big shout out and congratulations. So,
That's it?
Yep.
Alright.
I will see you guys in the next video. So peace out, everybody. Have a good one, and happy wargaming. Bye-bye.